Human eye is a specialized sense organ which has the ability to receive visual images. These visual images are then transmitted to the brain. If we see the horizontal cross-section view of the human eye, then we see some major parts of the eye. There are 3 layers of tissues present in the eye. The outer fibrous layer is the outer layer of the eye, which is associated with the sclera and cornea. The sclera is the white part of the eye, which is present in the outer layer and maintains the shape of the eye. The cornea is also present in the outer layer of the eye. The cornea refracts the light rays that enter the eye. The cornea is a convex shape. If we talk about the middle layer of the human eye, then the middle layer is the vascular layer. This is called the vascular layer because it provides blood vessels to the eye. In the middle layer, carotid, ciliary bodies and iris are present. Carotid is of chocolate deep brown color. Light enters the eye, stimulates sensory receptors present in the retina and then gets absorbed in the carotid. Ciliary bodies are anteriorly continued by carotid and ciliary muscles are also present in them. Ciliary muscles are located on the sphincters. The eye also has a lens attached to the ciliary body. The attachment of the lens is through the suspensory ligaments. The middle layer of the eye also has an iris. The visible part of the iris eye is different in different people. The iris is present behind the cornea and in front of the lens. The iris divides the anterior segment of the eye into the anterior and posterior chambers. In these chambers, fluid is present which secretes epithelial cells of the ciliary body. The iris is a circular body which has pigments present inside. The color of the iris is due to these pigments. There is an aperture present in the center of the iris, which is called the pupil. This is the part of our eye from where light enters our eye. The lens is the structure of the eye which refracts the light rays entering the eye. The thickness of the iris is controlled by the ciliary muscles. The inner layer of the eye is made up of the nervous tissue, which contains the retina. The retina present in the eye is a very delicate structure. In addition, there are some cells present in the light-sensitive retina, which are called the cones and rod cells. There are some pigments present in the cones and rod cells that convert the coming light rays into nerve impulses. And then these nerve impulses are sent to the brain. If we talk about the blood supply of the eye, then the oxygenated blood provides the eye with ciliary arteries and central retinal arteries. Whereas the deoxygenated blood from the eye is drained through many veins, including central retinal veins. Light enters the eye through the cornea. The cornea is a curved layer present in front of the iris and pupil. The cornea acts as a protective covering. After passing through the cornea, light passes through the pupil. The pupil is a black dot present in the middle of the eye. The iris that surrounds the pupil controls the amount of light entering the eye. When the environment around the eye is dark, the iris allows more light to enter the eye. And when the environment of the surroundings is bright on the opposite side of it, the iris allows less light to enter the eye. The iris has a lens present behind it. The lens changes its shape and focuses the light on the retina. The lens changes its size by the action of the ciliary muscles. The lens becomes thicker to focus on the objects close to it, whereas the lens becomes thinner to focus on distant objects. After passing through the lens, the light rays focus on the retina. The most sensitive part of the retina is the macula. There are millions of cone cells present in the macula. The visual images are more detailed due to the high density of cone cells in the macula. The photoreceptors present in the retina convert the images into electrical signals. These signals reach the brain through the optic nerve. Through the cone cells, we identify the colors and visualize the details of the objects. The rod cells are responsible for night vision and peripheral vision. The rod cells are more sensitive to light than the cone cells. So, I hope you have learned something new from today's video. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our channel Human Body Secrets.